Layer decals are the best decals in my opinion, but getting each and every layer cut out can be somewhat of a pain. You don't want to run a mat through 5 times just to get all of your colors cut. Today we are focusing on placing your vinyl exactly where you need it to be on your mat. I've got a super simple method for this. It's going to save you time and it's actually going to save your mats as well. Hi, I'm Brenda Lambert. I'm a TJC licensed instructor for Silhouette. You found your way to Silhouette Success. There's a lot of information in this video today, so let's get started. If you follow along on Facebook, you know that I created this file last week over in Creative Fabrica's AI Studio. I then traced by color to separate out all of the different layers, and this guy is ready to cut. However, I don't want to run my mat through for several different colors. So what I'm going to do is place each of these colors together on my mat, cut my vinyl to the size that I need, and place them exactly where I need them on the mat. Now, this sounds like a lot of work, but really, once you do it a time or two, it gets super easy. What we're going to do is we're going to grab a rectangle from our drawing tools and pull that out so that it's big enough to cover the one layer. Now, I pulled this out to 3.105, 3.121. Let's send this to the back. And you can see that that's a little bit big. We can actually go 3 by 3 here. And that skull will fit perfectly. 3 by 3 is super simple to measure and cut. Now we can grab both of these and center them. Now we know the skull is going to cut out of the vinyl right in the middle. And we're just going to place the corner of our vinyl representation up in the top left corner of our design mat. Now when it's time to cut, we're going to place the white vinyl square right at the top left corner of the adhesive mat, and that will be perfectly placed for this skull to cut out. It's not going to cut off the edge. It's going to be perfectly in the center of this vinyl, and we can go through and do the same thing for each of these pieces. Draw out a rectangle, send it to the back, and let's try to do 4 by 4.5 on this one and see how that turns out. Select both and center them. Now these are the exact same colors, and you can switch up the color of your squares to represent the color of your vinyl. You can just click in. I like to make mine slightly different so you can see the difference, but still within the same color family. Now we know that our white vinyl is going to be a 3 by 3 square. It's going to go up in the upper left hand corner. This is our blue vinyl. We'll have to cut out a rectangle 4.5 by 4, and that's going to go up in the upper right-hand corner. Now for this specific design, the yellow is the one that you're going to have to be particularly careful with the placement because it's kind of in the middle of the mat. It's not directly in one of the corners. Let's draw out a rectangle, send it to the back, and let's try to go with a 3 by 4.5 here and see if that still fits. Again, we want to keep our measurements easy to measure and cut for our vinyl scraps. And that works. We can select both and center. We can turn our vinyl representation to a yellow color. Let's pick this one. It's a bit lighter. Select both of these, and what I'm going to do is place it right at the edge of the mat, but also I'm going to place it right on the 4-inch grid line. So when I'm placing down the yellow piece of vinyl, I know I need to start at 4 inches down on my mat. Can just finish up with these other 2 rectangles real quick here. On this one, because we do have 2 different elements, you want to group your elements together before you center them to the rectangle. Now, the next step is actually preparing your adhesive mat. And you can either click through and write down these dimensions if your workspace is a little bit further away from your computer, or if it's right next to it, you can click on it, see that the white has to be 3 by 3, cut that out. The blue has to be 4.5 by 4, cut that out, etc. You want to leave this just like it is until you have all of the vinyl placed down on your mat in the proper spot. And again, we are concentrating on the fact that this has to be right at the 4-inch mark. Once you have your vinyl on your mat, you are going to go through and remove these rectangles because we don't really want these to cut. They are just a visual representation. So now we can go over to the send page and fix our settings there. I used vinyl mat and I used a blade depth of 1. I actually brought my force down to a 9 and I brought my speed down to a 4 because some of these little pieces are very difficult to cut without them pulling up. You want to load your adhesive mat into your machine, then send, and of course send again. We can watch for just a minute or two as the Silhouette Cameo 5 cuts each of these pieces in exactly the right spot. Nothing is going off of the vinyl, everything is perfectly centered, and this has saved some time, but it's also saved your mat. Every time you place vinyl onto your mat and pull it off after it's done cutting, you're removing some of that adhesive as well. So if you use scraps or smaller pieces that are just the right size, you are removing less of that adhesive from your mat every time, and your mats are going to last just a little bit longer. Now, we all know that mats are kind of expensive and we want them to last as long as possible. So this is going to save your mats, but it's also going to save you a ton of time in loading and reloading your machine. Get everything set at once. You send it through as one project and you're done in no time. Now, once I had all of these layers cut out, I went to layer it and realized that it could use a little bit of help in that department too. Next week, we are going to use the same design, add registration marks to each layer, not the print and cut kind. It's something totally different. But we're going to add the registration marks, group all of those things together, and see how much easier it is to layer everything perfectly with these little marks. Grab your file, stay tuned. We will work on this more next week. In the meantime, go create something amazing, and I'll see you in the next video.